And 3, and 2, and 1. What's up, George? What's going on in the House of Craze tonight?
In the House of Craze tonight, we have the creator of Kitty's Bordello. And we're going to be talking about warning signs. 5 warning signs. You're getting screwed.
Word, bro.
We're going to talk about it. Let's see what happens.
Let's get it.
We are the only show for independents all around, giving you a platform to spread your word all over town. Catch the Craze is the place to promote to your fans with the dream of Medina and Sam the Crazy Man. Subscribe to our show and never miss an episode. It's time to get your mans, listen to us on the go. Updated every week, we never miss a day. Join the squad, come on in. It's time to catch the Craze. If you are an independent, catch the Craze. Making moves on your own, catch the Craze. On your grind in the streets, catch the Craze. Join the movement, catch the Craze.
Yeah, George, we did it again. Come on now. You know you want to do it. Catch the Craze. Welcome to Catch the Craze podcast. I am your host with the most, Sam the Crazy Man Vera, and I am with
George the Dreamer Medina. What's happening, everyone? Welcome to another exciting episode of Catch the Craze. It is Tuesday, February 20th. What up, Lou? And we are live tonight. We have a guest coming on in just a few minutes. The name of the book that they're working on is called Kitty's Bordello.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah, Bordello. And I read the book that he sent over, and very, very, very interesting concept.
Yes.
It's something a little different.
Lots
You
to
know,
talk
than what
about
you normally
tonight,
see.
right? Lots to unpack there.
Yeah. No, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
So we're going to be talking to him about that, and we're also going to be talking about warning signs.
Warning signs.
When hiring an artist, what are the
Yo,
signs?
those artists, bro, you don't trust them. Don't trust them. You know how they do.
Trust no one.
Trust no
But yeah, no, it's going to be a good show. I am excited because this weekend I will be out in Oklahoma or
Oklahoma.
Texas, Texoma. It's a mix of the two. So I'm gonna be out there hanging out with Mr. Samuel Vera. Are you ready? Are you ready for this weekend, Sam? Talk to me. What you got going on?
Yes, I'm ready.
Uh-oh. The pause.
No. Yeah.
The pause is a little
Am I
suspect,
ready?
dog.
I will be. I'm still packing. So I'm packaged. I have a new set of trading cards. Do these monsters. And I have sticker packs and I have print packs. So I have the anime print pack, I have the superhero print pack, I got the monster print pack, the cowboy print pack. So I'm gonna have about 6 different packs of five in a pack. And so I'm doing all that. I do all my own packaging and everything here with the help of Santa's elves. So I'm doing all that stuff, getting ready and just sorting everything, getting ready for the show, trying to do new table layout. So we'll see what that looks like when I get there. Don't know what it looks like until I get there. So yeah, I'll be ready. I'm looking forward to it. I need a break. Work has been very taxing on me. And so I need a break from work and an opportunity. When I'm at conventions is when I feel like I'm at home. So for me, that's where I get to play. I get to talk to people. I get to get inspired by other creatives. I love looking at other people's booths. And I love to connect. I've never been to Oklahoma, so hopefully, build a fan base out there. So that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. I've never been to the state of Oklahoma, so I'm happy to be going. I'm want to go check it out. I fly in Friday morning. We're gonna drive up to Oklahoma, set up, check out some stuff, and then get ready for Saturday. It's a 2-day show, right?
It's a 2-day show. So Friday setup time. So by the time we get there, it will be around noon. And it's about it's not far. It's like a 2.5 hour drive. So we'll get there, set it up, go get a bite to eat, taking the sights, whatever. And then get ready for the next day.
Yeah, no doubt, man. It's going to be a good time. So that's coming up. That's this weekend coming up. And Sam's going to have a lot of stuff at the show. I'm also going to have, so we're going to do a little, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit about it. I have news about Russ. But what else you got going on, Sam? You got that? I mean, I think you got like what? When we were talking, you got like 8 shows this year already set up.
We got 8 shows this year.
Yeah,
Shout out to my boy Paulie G. Paulie G just got me locked in for another book signing for Free Comic Book Day. So I'll be doing that at a comic book shop. So that's gonna be dope. I think for the year, let's see. So right now I have, where is this? So Texoma is this weekend. Bang, right? So Duty is heading over to Texoma. Then I have LitCon in March. And then in April, there's I'll be in Waco at the Central Texas Comic Con. I don't know who's acting up, but I haven't looked at it yet.
Don't look. Just
and
keep
then
going.
in May is double duty. So May 4th, I will be at a book signing at a local comic book shop for Free Comic Book Day. I'm gonna have some incentives for that, and then I will be at Comic Palooza in Houston. So Duty and I are gonna head over there. You see, Duty's already got the horse saddled up. And then after that, in June, we're going to Superhero Comic Con in San Antonio, Texas. That's a big event, and I'm excited about that. That's a 4-day show, and 4 days, bro, and they're long days, bro.
Damn, 4 days.
Yes, I'm gonna need a lot of power bars.
Nice.
But yeah, so it's 4 long days. They got all these events that are happening. Then after that, College Station. So shout out to everybody from College Station that supports my art channel, Art of Samuel. If you haven't gone there, go check it out. Fastest growing art channel right now. And so check that out. So I'll be there connecting with fans at College Station. And then I have Denton Comic Denton Comic Art Expo, I believe it is, rounding off the year. So that's what I got so far. He has a gee. What's up? How do you catch the craze? What's up? Comment out. Yo, you don't want to go on the court, bro. I don't have painkillers for you, right? I don't want to deal with your arthritis, your laryngitis, your tinnitus, any kind of itis you have. I don't have time to deal with it. All right. So you already lost the game, bro. You already lost the game. Deal with it.
Good times. Good times. Good times. Yeah. All right. So you got that going on. What else you got going on?
Yes, and the Kickstarter's running a little behind. So I've never been late. I've done 14 Kickstarters, and I've always been early. This is the first time I'm running late because of work. Work is really taking a toll on me. The demand on my time has been crazy. I mean, I just got here 20 minutes ago just to get on the show. I almost didn't make it. So it's been slowing me down. So, but I'll be sending an email out to everybody. And because it's going to be late, I'm throwing something extra for everybody, just for being patient with me. But you will get it all. This is the first time I broke my streak, and it doesn't feel good. But unfortunately, I can control what I can control. And so check out the email that's coming out soon. And so yeah, that's going on there. And I'll be vlogging this entire convention this weekend. So you should see that posted on the Art of Samuel channel in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'll be going live from on Instagram. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, I'll be going live. I'll be at the table with Sam. I'll be going live while he's doing his thing. So that's the thing I like about kind of like going as a spectator too, is that I get to walk around. I get to kind of do that kind of stuff. Because when you're a vendor at a table, you're there. You're there. Yeah. You're behind the table. That's what you're doing. What up, Dan? You're never late, bro. We just got started. Tell them about the Kid of the Comic. Don't forget.
That's right. Don't forget. I keep forgetting, man. I suck, bro. I need a PR. I need a PR person. I need a marketing person. So did you know that Duty is also a comic strip? He's not only a comic book. He's not only a children's book, but he's also in a comic strip. A Kid in a Comic. You can get amazing stories by tons of amazing artists and writers, and have this delivered to your doorstep, and have it with a cup of coffee on your Sunday morning as you're sitting on your porch and you're canoodling with your family. A Kid in a Comic, Duty's a comic strip. Have it delivered 7 times a year directly from akidinthecomic.com. So issue 5, paper number 5 is being shipped out now. Is it?
You need some big cue cards.
Yo, bro. No.
What up? You going to see you come in here?
Margarita.
Oh man. Oh, the margarita's back. Okay, the margarita's back.
Yeah, that's right. You can't live without my margarita.
Oh, man. The funny thing is, from what I understand, your margarita is not your typical margarita. The ingredients in that margarita aren't what the ingredients in the typical margarita are.
No, this isn't what the hood rats drink. All right.
Whoa. Jesus Christ.
Where the
Why are you
hood, where the
insulting
hood,
the
where the hood
people?
at?
Oh my God. All right. So what is it, Bougie man? What do you got in there? What do you got?
Oh, you crazy.
What do you got in there? It's already kicking in. What are the ingredients in your margarita?
I use fresh fruit, bro. I use freshly squeezed lemons. I use, fresh strawberries. I use everything I use is fresh, bro. But this is a lemon. This is my lemon lime margarita. Yeah. So I have freshly squeezed lemon, freshly squeezed lime, some honey. I don't use tequila.
That's my point.
All right?
You're not using that.
Tequila are for the J.D. Rosarios of the world.
No, but then
the vodka is for.
But it's not a tequila. It's not a margarita.
For men.
But it's not a margarita then. Wait, are you saying that tequila is not a manly alcoholic drink?
Tequila is for the many. Vodka is for the few. The few. The proud.
Freaking guy.
The margaritas.
So you're not drinking a margarita. A margarita has to have tequila.
It is my signature margarita, bro.
It's a Samuelita. It's a Samuelita. That's what it is.
You who drink you? You talking?
No, I drink ginger ales. Hey, ginger ales.
Mr. Yoo-hoo?
Nah, dog, Yoo-hoo. I never drank Yoo-hoo in my life. I'm surprised when people into comic wouldn't be involved like marketing or scheduling.
That's no margarita. Yeah. That's a Peverita.
That's a Samuelita, bro. It's the duty juice again.
That's it. That's what it is. It's duty juice.
Choosy drinkers choose vodka. I don't think so, man. Oh, God.
But you know what it is? Tequila has that wino smell, bro.
Tequila be killing you?
Yeah, it has that wino smell.
Thank you, Dad. No ginger ale slander. Thank you. Thank you.
She's trying to get brownie points, right? So
brownie points. She knows what's up.
Vodka doesn't have a scent. It doesn't have an aftertaste. It's a slow crawl. It sneaks up on you. It does sneak up on you. If you have too much of it, next thing you know, you're somewhere in an alley somewhere. You're like, why am I naked? Why am I in an alley? What happened? Right?
Easy.
I'm not sharing any stories or saying, I'm just saying, vodka will sneak up on you. I'm just saying.
Of course, yeah. All right, back to the regularly scheduled program here. Yes, so that's going down. I love vodka, but you don't get a margarita. Don't knock Yahoo. That was the drink at the handball court. Wow, it all comes back. Listen, we're gonna have to have this one-on-one handball game, and we're gonna have to stream that bad boy because you guys are talking too much about this. Personally, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Realistically, could you still play handball? Let's be real.
In my mind.
In your mind. In your mind,
I'm a superstar, bro.
In your mind. JD. Given
the fact that I busted my ankle, I know that if I make a wrong turn, it's over. In handball, you gotta move, bro. And I know that it's gonna be over if I do it. That's the only reason why he has a chance.
I'm with Sam. In his mind, he can still do this. But let's not ignore Luke's comment here. She doesn't drink tequila anymore. Too many situations.
Oh yes,
there are stories there.
Yeah, that's a situation.
All right, so then that game is not going to happen. I don't want to.
No, see, the thing is, I would have to wrap my ankles really tight. See, they don't snap on me as I go to the left, right? And so I know that it'd just be painful. I remember why I don't drink tequila anymore because I don't remember someone,
probably many. Got a live stream. Dan, it's not gonna. I mean, these guys are gonna die on the court.
All you're gonna see is a bunch of guys panting, complaining about hamstrings being pulled. Right? It's like, my muscle.
The funny thing about handball is that it looks easy until you actually do it.
Oh, it's not easy,
right?
bro.
You look, but you watch it and you're like, oh, I can do that. Smack a ball into a wall. That's easy. Yeah, right.
No, it ain't. You need to. Your cardio needs to be legit for handball because you're running and you're diving and and then you gotta be good with it, right? You gotta have the backhand. You have to have the under the leg. You have to know how to cut the ball. You gotta play the game, bro. In my prime, I was legit. Now, in my mind, I'm a superstar. In a reality,
anyone else. Between two trash talking old timers, show we'll bring a Polaroid camera. They're gonna bring one of these.
Did you see that video of the two old timers? Why is he so pissed during the game? Yes. You see the video of the two old timers that they get in a fight and they both swung and they both fell?
That's gonna be you
That's
guys.
JD and me.
That's gonna be you. That's gonna be the two of you right there. That's
Wait a
gonna
minute,
be
yeah,
all
why
you.
are we on the floor? It's like,
Why does this hurt right now? My back is hurting. My back is hurting. All right, real quick, before we get into our topic, just to let you guys know, I will be, like I said, at Texoma. Out at Texoma, I will have these little bad boys here. These little guys. These
Those
little
are really
guys.
nice.
Little
They're
trading
really nice.
cards. Little
Yeah.
Russ trading cards. In the back, the QR code for the Art of Comic Writing, which is my show
Which is
on
it, right?
on Instagram. And yes, pre-order the 25th anniversary of my graphic novel today at the Anyone World. Anyoneworld.com. Go get your pre-orders for Russ 5377. This is the graphic novel with a brand new cover by Santiago Backwin from Argentina.
Santiago, you're legit. You did your thing, boy.
Incredible artist. So make sure you go to anyoneworld.com, or you can go to getyourmeds.com and get the pre-orders. We're going to be at Texoma. I'm also going to be, where am I going to be later on this month? C2E2. I'll be at C2E2 in April, my man. Yes. In April, I will be at C2E2 from the 26th to the 28th. I'll be walking the floor. In July, I'll be at Plastic City Comic Con, July 20th, and then Wicked Comic Con, August 10th. Yes, and I will be at Baltimore Comic Con
and New York Comic
Con, and then in October I will be at New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
You ever heard of Zankai Con?
No, bro. What are you saying, bro? What'd you call me?
Oh, thanks, Hugo. I appreciate you, my brother.
Did you just curse at me?
Yeah. Zankai Con. Say Zankai Con. It's in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We're gonna go check that out. I'll be out there March 22nd through the 24th.
It sounds like somebody's doing something in their barnyard or something.
Johnny and I will be out there. Johnny will be out there. I think we're gonna hit Victor. He's gonna be out there with us, so it's gonna be a good time. But yeah, make sure you check that out. Don't forget to pre-order the book. Pre-order Dead of Night Part 2, which I also wrote, also on the anyoneworld.com. When you go there, search for creator. You'll see my name, and all of my stuff will be there. And then I'll see you guys this weekend at Texoma with Sam. We're gonna be hanging out with Lori Calcaterra.
Yes.
Be a good time. That'll be
all right. I think it's time to get your meds, bro.
Yes, we are ready to rock and roll.
Do it.
It's time for your medicine.
The top 5 signs you are getting screwed by an artist.
Okay. The sound, the voice and everything. So, Sam, let's talk about this topic. Now, listen. Don't anybody get offended, all right? Artists, my artist friends out there. If you're not screwing anyone, this has nothing to do with you.
Yes, it does. Stop acting up.
Wait. No. If they're not screwing anyone, it's got nothing to do with them. If they're screwing somebody,
I'm just throwing some controversy in the mix. Go ahead.
If they're screwing somebody, then I'll tell you this. If you're doing any of these things, you're screwing somebody.
Yes.
Okay, so stop it right now.
I'm talking to you.
Stop it right now. The top 5 warning signs you are getting screwed by an artist. Are you ready, Sam?
Yeah, let's do this. What's top
Number 1? They ask for full payment up front.
Oh, no bueno. No bueno. Oh, no.
Yes, Daphne. Those artists make it very hard for everybody else. Now, now here's the thing, right? You may say, as an artist, you're like, yeah, but I've been screwed, right? I've been screwed too. As an artist, I've drawn pages and nobody's paid me my money. So that's why I asked for money up front. But you got to remember, this is how do you put this in? You know what? You give me your point first, and then we'll go from there.
I give you money when I have product, bro. Right? So
you money when I have product.
I don't work with anybody that's giving the money up front.
Enough.
What I do is I usually do like a multi-tiered contract where it's like, show me the thumb layout. I approve the thumb layouts. And then you proceed. Then what are the thumbnails, right? So show me the layouts, and then what I'll do is I'll give you. I think I usually agree. Like I forgot what percentage of I do by page. What you produce is by page, and so I give you like a percentage of whatever that page rate based on the thumbnail. So when they do that, then you send me the final, and you send it to me on JPEG. You don't send me the high res. Once I see it, and then I'll drop in, and then you can send me the high res. Then I'll pay you. But I need to see the product before you start getting payment because I trust nobody, which is why I used a third party, which is what, Fiverr, because they
Yeah.
hold it in escrow. They
They
take
hold
your money, they hold it, and then until you're satisfied with the project, then they get paid. So it stays there. They're the middleman. They hold the money, and then when it's done, they get paid.
That's right. I equate this to going out to dinner. Right? You
Mhm.
don't pay for your dinner before you eat.
All right.
You pay it after you eat. Right?
Yes.
Food comes out, you eat your food, and then you make the payment.
Yeah, man. Just make sure
Same
there's
thing
some
here.
resource involved.
Yeah, it's like, because think about that, right? You pay somebody, say for example, $500 up front, and you never see
Sayonara. See you tomorrow.
I mean, what is the incentive for that for anybody? Not just enough for anybody to do any work if you're getting paid up front. Like,
Yeah.
what is the incentive? I don't know you. You don't know me.
Yeah.
Granted, you don't trust me, and I don't trust you. I get it, but it's a chance you're taking at this point. Nobody's doing any work at this point until somebody gets paid, right? I guess that's what they're thinking. But you got to show me something. You got to show me thumbnails. You got to show me you're doing something.
Show me.
I cannot. Yeah, I can't pay you up front.
No.
Number 2. You ready, Sam?
What's the number 2?
And this, we know about this. You and I, we know about this.
Uh-oh.
The art in the portfolio doesn't match the art you're receiving.
Word. You're a fraud, bro. You're a fraud. Right? It's like they're using Jim Lee's portfolio, and then when you get it, then you get your 12-year-old from what is this?
What happened, man?
Oh,
what happened to the pages, dude?
Yes.
Yes. You go on their Instagram, you're like, wow, this is amazing. Look at this artwork. And then you get the artwork that you paid for up front.
Yes.
And it looks nothing
like
what's in there in there. Why did people do that? Why?
I don't know.
What's going on here? My artists out there watching.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on, man?
What are you thinking, man? What are you thinking? That's the matter you. What are your
Yeah.
morals, your scruples? What's the matter?
So for those watching, if that is happening, you're getting screwed. You ready for the third one?
I'm ready. Let's throw it at me.
Too many excuses.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
How's it going? Is the work? Yeah,
True.
you know this, you know that.
Can't eat my homework.
Yeah,
Right.
I can't get to it today.
Bird pooped on the drawings. I have to draw it over. Right? It's like I was in the middle of a hurricane. UFOs landed on my house. It's like all this stuff. I was abducted. You know? It's like all these things, right?
What's up with the excuses, bro? Daphne, so many of those scammers going around between AI and stolen art. You really need to question everything.
Word, bro.
And to your point, Daph, it makes it really hard for the artists who are really trying to do a good job or really trying to take this seriously. It doesn't make it any easier for you guys.
Yep.
So stop it. Stop it. And if you're watching this and you're like, ooh, I'm doing that, stop it. You're screwed.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Tony.
Stop. Tony.
Yeah, Rob.
Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, it was a
Stop
Bobby.
it right now.
Vicky or Mike.
Stop with the
Who cares? You were
excuses.
like, cool now. Right? So stop it. Stop acting up.
Stop it. Stop asking for money up front.
Yeah.
Stop giving people fake artwork and stop with the excuses.
Word.
Number 5. No, number 4. Number 4.
Come on.
They want the job based on terms, then want to change the terms once you've agreed to the terms.
Yes.
What's up with that?
Yes. So, I ran into those.
No. Lou says, up to now, you are describing my ex-husband.
That's messed up. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man. So I ran into that and I shut that down quick. I was like, yo, you forgot who I is. Right. So I was like, I had the terms. It was very black and white on DeviantArt and put it in the forum. So DeviantArt, if you're going to post your terms and what you're looking for, lock it. So you don't get comments on your forum because people like to troll, right? And they like to jab at how much money is done, the budget, and they want to pick you apart. So what I do is I post and I lock it. Shit. I said, only interested, contact me. Right. And then, right. So it says it. It said this many pages. This is the timeline. This is the deal. This is what I'm paying. And this is how it's structured. So then you get all these people. And then you get the one, do you think you're going to lock in? It's like, oh, this guy's good. And then it's like, well, I want to change the terms. I was like, all right, goodbye. Pew, next. And I move on. I don't even haggle. I said, nah, we're not changing the terms. I said, only interested based on these terms, non-negotiable. We're going to move on. Right now, I had an artist that I secured. We built it was like at least 16-month relationship where it was consistent. Bum.
Okay.
So I adjusted the terms and threw in some more, threw him an extra, right? I was like, you know what? He's timely. He's consistent, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna throw him some extra just to say how much I'm appreciative of his work and his consistency and loyalty, and then I'll do it because But at the once they decide that they want to change the game, I say run for the hills. Go, don't look back, put on your sneakers and keep running because they're going to make your life miserable. If they start there and after they said, I want the contract, and then once you're about to start, they start throwing that stuff, get out of it, get out of that relationship. It's a bad relationship.
Kind of funny how these flags all seem to go with the payment up front, master flag, huh? Yeah.
Word.
Yeah. Because once they have the money, they can change anything, right? Or they don't do anything. Or they once they have the money, think about it, once they have the money, it doesn't matter what artwork they showed you, they're not going to give it to you anyway.
Yeah.
They don't need excuses anymore. They're gone. You know what I mean? And the terms, who cares about the terms? You give me my money up front. All good. I still have people messaging me telling me he just ripped them off. I haven't seen him since Wow. Damn. See, that sucks too. Because now you're like you're association. Exactly. They think you're part of the whole thing. Wow, that sucks, dude. Holy cow. Yeah. And the number 5, warning sign that you're getting screwed by an artist is a lack of communication. You get ghosted.
You're chasing them.
They don't respond to a single message.
How come he doesn't love me anymore?
Similar to a Lou subscribing right now.
Right? It's like, yo.
Oh no.
I missed you. Oh no.
Here goes Chris.
Oh, I came.
Here she comes.
I said it before.
Here she comes.
Here we go.
Here we go. The other said he left the milk and never came back. There, Lou, sorry to hear that. Flip the script on them. You think he scammed you? Let me tell you what happened to me.
Oh no.
Word. No. Oh yeah. Now you guys can bond over that.
Yeah, man.
Jerk. But yeah, lack communication, man.
Oh, how about an artist who I'm gonna throw another one.
There's more. There's more. That was just top 5. There's more.
An artist who's really good, but only gives you mediocre work after accepted the page rates, but now is not happy with the page rates, so not giving you his best footwork, right? That's crazy. That's like a knuckle sandwich, bro, on rye. It's like, yo, so there's so many different experiences we've had over the years with these crazy artists.
Check out Paul.
I had an artist, told him what I wanted, gave him something different, told me he just to just give it back and he'd refund, but I advertised the artist's name. Sounds like beef. Wow.
Damn, so he gave you something completely different than what he was supposed to give you.
Word.
And then he just said, it's all good, man. Just refund. Don't worry, I'll give you your money back.
Smoke and mirrors, bro. Smoke and mirrors.
It happens, dude. It's like, and then you wonder why the indies are struggling. You know what I mean? When things like this happen, because what happens, right? Like Paul said, you're advertising, right? You're saying I have this coming out, I have that coming out, and it never comes out. Why? Because the artist ran away with your money because you paid him up front, or you know what I mean, or she just doesn't communicate with you anymore. She's ghosted you. You have no idea where she went. Like it's insane the things that happen. It's insane the things that, and they happen a lot.
Yeah, man. It's so again, those are the 6 things. We said top 5, we threw another one, but there's many stories, there's many horror stories out there. And if you're an artist out there, man, fix your house, bro. Stop acting up because we're gonna talk about you and the word's gonna get out there. It's a small community, bro. And people are gonna know. We're gonna spotlight you. We're gonna put the light, right? And say, there he goes. Stay away from him.
Look at that. It doesn't just affect the indies. Check that out. Check that comment out. It says, JD told me that Larry Showman is having this exact problem with other professionals, giving him mid-work for premium price. It's not just yeah. Some artist is busy making JPEGs. Sorry, NFTs. I got blamed for my ex being homeless last year.
Oh,
damn.
Wow. Jeez.
Special 1997 event. I tried to fire my artist and I remembered it's me. So I'm stuck.
Oh, Jesus.
Dan's running scams on himself. What's going on, Dan? What's going on over
He's
there?
talking to himself in the mirror. That's crazy.
That's hilarious.
Yes.
Dude. So that's
our topics, bro. Yeah. So now we got a very special guest.
Yes.
We're gonna bring him in. It's not indie news, but I thought that we do some indie new intro to bring in our guest. And let's go. What's up? Welcome to the Craze.
What's going on, y'all? Appreciate you.
No problem, man. How you doing?
Doing real good. Appreciate you a lot. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
And I gotta real quick, I gotta tell you, Sam, You're drinking a John Daly, brother. You're drinking a John Daly. It's lemonade, man. It's lemonade. It's fancy lemonade, man.
That's it. That's it.
I knew what the.
Just like, where'd he go? Where'd he go?
No disrespect. No disrespect, man. I'm a bartender. That's my main gig. Yeah, you're drinking a John Daly, bro. It sounds good. Sounds good.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Hilarious. But listen, thank you for coming on. We appreciate you coming
I appreciate it a lot.
Why don't you introduce yourself to the audience here?
All right, so my name's Kevin Zolden. I started Pizza Party Attestation. We have a few books under our belt now. My first one was Unbroken. Basically, it's a black, white, and blood red pulp noir based in a war-torn town. It was basically a survival story. I was dealing with a lot of health issues, and I physically had to relearn how to write. And I used Unbroken as it basically became my rehab tool. So yeah, really excited about that one. That was my first one. But Kitty's Bordello, this is my next project, and I'm working with a talented artist, Abel Garcia. He's amazing. He's from Barcelona, Spain. And thank you for having that bar scene up. That bar scene is gorgeous. That's some of
my favorites. That's why I put it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Proud of all the stuff he's doing. Yeah.
So Kevin, any horror stories before you found this amazing artist? Do you have any horror stories about artists that you can share with us?
Actually, no horror stories. It's actually it's basically everything that I've learned is just respect each other, and payment plans. Definitely no payment up front. But payment plans and respecting each other, everything's gonna be fine. And constant communication. Those 5 and 6, definitely good advice, valuable advice for any up and comers.
Tell me a little bit. I was looking at the cover for that Unbroken book. That looks really, really cool, man. Who was the artist on that? It wasn't the same artist that you're working with.
No. His name is Bax. He's from Canada, and super awesome guy. But we just kind of lost contact with COVID. I lost contact, man. I tried reaching out a few times, but never got a response. Unbroken was originally going to be a trilogy, but just lost contact with the artist, and I'm not taking it to any other artist. Like once I find an artist for that style, I'm sticking with it. And it works as a one shot anyway. So that's just rolling with that.
How many pages is it?
It's 24. It's 24 page one shot. Yeah.
Nice. So are you more comfortable writing in that, I guess, that page count rather than say a bigger, like maybe 120 pages, let's just say, like graphic novels? Do you prefer writing it in like almost like serializing it, in other words?
Yeah, for sure. So Kitty's Bordello is 32 pages. It's 5 books. And all the books are written. Abel, he's finishing up book 3 now. And just I like long form, short form stories, if that makes sense. Kind of more like you're watching a movie. It doesn't go on and on and on forever. I like finite projects. To be able to get as much out as that I can say with that subject, and then move on to something else.
Yeah, no, because at that amount of pages or at that amount of chapters, so to speak, you can put it into a graphic novel and sell it that way, and then the shelf life of that story is forever, right? Because you're not waiting for a month for the thing to come out. So that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, no. So where are you from originally, Kev? Like,
I'm from Virginia Beach. I was born in Wisconsin, and I don't know if you can see this scar right here. But when I was a little kid, this is coming from my parents. I cut myself, and green and gold just came down. I'm a Packers fan, baby. I'm a Packers fan. Yeah. But I grew up in Virginia Beach, so I'm the only one in my family with a Southern accent. And
take it back to
my lady's from Texas. Oh, yeah. Oh, all my extended family, they're there. Oh, yeah. Visited Wisconsin a lot growing up, things like that, off and on. Not too many times, but
I
yeah.
actually made it out to Green Bay to watch a Green Bay Packers game a few years ago. I went to Lambeau Field, and it's an
Oh yeah.
amazing place. It was good stuff.
I still need to do that, man. Haven't been
You
yet,
should.
and
You should.
yeah, man. With
You
Jordan
should
Love and
totally do
everything
it.
nowadays, I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, good
But
for
my
you.
lady, she's from Houston, so we're gonna be moving to Houston probably within the next year or two, and excited about that move. Yeah, yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like
Right now we're in. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say I feel like there's a lot of movement to Texas. I feel like Texas is getting a lot of
Everybody knows what's up.
especially with creatives.
We're
right?
about
Like
to be
Sam,
our own
you know
country.
about- yeah, about to- there's that John
Oh.
Davis speaking again.
Texas always learns to be their own country, man. That's for sure.
I'm saying,
That's like the
I know where I'm hanging. I said I got guns.
Oh,
I'll bring the booze,
Exactly.
I'll bring the guns.
look at Paul
Yeah.
in Texas.
Yeah, it's like you sneeze wrong. It's like, oh, we're leaving the country. Really, we're being separate. We're separate. Yeah, but I love Texas, man. Texas is awesome. Right now, living on a remote island in Hawaii and enjoying that right now. But yeah, about to move there, and really excited about it. To be honest.
You just can't overstep that. You said a remote island in Hawaii.
Remote Island, kid.
Yeah,
Remote.
yeah. Life ain't bad, man. Life ain't bad. You just gotta roll with it.
So wait, so let's talk a little bit about Kitty's Bordello, man. Like it's set in 1939, right?
Yep, World War II. Yep, right at the onset.
Right, and it's based in Germany, right?
Yeah, based in Berlin. Correct.
Berlin. Why that time period? Why Berlin? Why?
So it's based on a true story. This actually is something that really happened. The Nazis, they took over a brothel, they put microphones in the walls, and they spied on their own people. So and the ramifications of everything that they found out is crazy. It's an amazing story. I did a Quentin Tarantino twist, kind of historical fiction twist on it at the end, and just made it more up to date and more of what we need in the world. So with everything going on politically, everything like that, it's so divisive. I just really want to warn people about fascism and how authoritarianism is not the route to go. Because liberty, your life, anything you want to do, creating art, everything gets censored, and it's dystopian future if you allow that to happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I chose the subject matter.
Yeah, cool, man. You know, when I saw it, I mean, just the art alone, dude, it really captures, you know, the era, and I mean, he's doing an amazing job. Oh, okay. I was like, where'd he go? Oh, he's doing an amazing job, dude. Like, did you, as far as like collaborating with him, you know, doing the research, were you sending him stuff, or were you just kind of like, here's the script, and he went on his own and found some of that stuff? Like, how did you guys work that into the story? Because there's a lot of like really cool imagery in the book.
Yeah. I try to do as best a description as possible of what I'm looking for, but in all honesty, I'm a writer. I write screenplays, comic book, scripts, and he basically takes it and he acts like a director. And he sets up the point of view. Unless I specify in the script, he sets up his own thing and kind of just directs the script that I give him. Do work, full scripts. I like the completed story all the way done as much as possible. I still make adjustments as we, move along and things like that. But before I bring it to an artist, I make sure it's a complete project first. And, it's great. He doesn't even speak English. And we just communicate with email, and he just translates everything. And he's been so great so far. I can't thank him enough. It's his artwork makes it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Throughout the book, I noticed that when you introduce, say, for example, a villain or somebody important, there's like a splash almost page with their name and who they are and stuff like that. Was that something that was part of the script, or was that something that he kind of did on his own and you were like, yeah, that works, dude, let's do it?
No, that came from my idea. Like,
Cool.
if you've seen Inglorious Bastards when Victor Hugo pops up, it's very inspired by that. Like, and there's so many characters to this story. I feel like the main ones need that bold introduction so you remember who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like issue 2 finishes up with the cast, introduction to the cast, and it's like 10 people. So it's a lot to keep up with. And I just want the reader to be able to have a pleasurable experience. And not only is that introduction memorable and beautiful, good to look at, but it just helps progress storytelling. So
yeah, no, really, really, really good job, dude. Really good job. And like I said, the artwork really complements the subject matter. Sometimes you can get sometimes that gets a little messy, right? Like you writing something, but the art doesn't really match what's going on. I think you guys really have a really good, cohesive, storytelling technique that you guys got going on. So I commend you for that, man.
I appreciate you a lot. That's really awesome compliment, and a lot of it's on him, man. I couldn't be more grateful enough. I gave him a few test pieces to see if he could actually make people look like the real people from history. Dude nailed it. Abel Garcia, check him out. He's on Instagram. If you check my pizza party attestation, I got a link tree, and his artwork is in there as well. And he's phenomenal, man. Again, can't say enough good things.
Absolutely. Now that book is complete, right? The first issue is complete, correct? And so how long did it take you guys to work to go from like concept to like finished book? How long did that process take for you?
I like to give about 9 months. I like to give each book its own pregnancy to incubate and make sure it's developed and it can be birthed out on its own. You know what I mean? So about 9 months. It's some don't take as long as that, but lately it's been around 9 months, and I'm really happy with that. With all the edits and things like that I need to make, mostly with my writing.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Where are you with the second book?
Second book is completed. Working on the third book now.
Oh, nice.
And I don't want to say too much, but been working with lesser known comics and Apollo City Comics. Me and Abel, we did a few short stories for some of their anthologies, and seeing if we can work something out, because really being on a remote island, printing is not going to be something I'm going to be able to do. And I want each issue to have its own printing. Yeah. So just seeing what we can work out. Again, I don't want to push it and say too much about it, but trying to work with them, see what we can do. But it's taboo subject matter, and I get why people don't want to just dive right into it. You know what I mean? Right. No, especially that first issue. It gets kind of violent, and
I mean,
not good stuff.
I think you do a really good job at the storytelling, the pacing of the story, and what happens within the story. You meet this beautiful woman, Kitty, who men adore, right? She is, they look everywhere she goes, she's turning heads, and she finds herself in this, in this situation with monsters, right? And and you see her. I'm already liking her arc and what's going on, because you go from this beautiful woman to what's happening to her in this book, and now you want to know what happens to her afterwards. So I think you're doing a really good job telling that story. I'm looking forward to issue number 2. But for this first book, right now, it's available on Kickstarter. Is that where you'd be able to get the book?
No, it's not on Kickstarter yet. It's the whole first issue is digitally free on my website, kittiesbordello.com. So I'm just trying to build up my readership. I just want people. It's a slow burn, and it's going to take a minute to kind of get everything set up. So I just want people to go along. I'm not trying to do a money grab or anything like that. I just want readers to be able to appreciate what I'm trying to put out, and hopefully follow along to the end of this story arc, because it's very meaningful, and it'll be a lot of fun along the way. So
Cool. Who's Kitty? I mean, I know it's historical, right? It's historical.
Mm.
I would say historical fiction because you're taking your little your detours here and there. But tell me a little bit about the main character for those who don't know who Kitty is in this book.
Gotcha. Yeah, Kitty. Her real name is Madame Kitty Smith. She started Kitty's Bordello, and she was the one that was, and it was very successful. It was lively. It was pre. Yeah. It's yeah. It's I mean, it's yeah. It sets up her whole life before it gets torn down, and I think that's very important. Because she had a very happy, carefree life. She was running her bordello. Everybody was happy around her. And then the Nazis gained power, and they basically kidnap her. And yeah, I don't want to use the word torture, but that's kind of what they did to make her do what they wanted her to do. They had to break her down. So having that character at the beginning with all their liveliness is very important to the story, because then you see what happens and the ramifications of everything.
Yeah,
So yeah.
No, and that's totally what you did there. Like that, and that's what I'm saying. Like when I read it, I was like, wow, you see it. You do see that. And you do see that they kind of break her a little bit, right? By the end of that first issue, she's already like, yeah, whatever you want. At this point,
Yep.
it's like it doesn't matter anymore. And so it really brings you into that world. And it's a sad world, but I'm glad you're telling the story because it's a very interesting story.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I kind of want to do something a little different, and this is a huge swing, and the only reason it works is because of Abel being able to visually tell it. So yeah, excited again, man. Yeah, couldn't be more grateful for the artists.
So go ahead, Sam. Go ahead.
So when did you enter the game? At what point, and what was it that inspired you to get into this game?
Gotcha. Yeah. So my health problems really is, I've always liked comic books growing up. A huge fan of it. I like movies. I like any kind of visual storytelling. I absolutely love it. I'm fascinated. I just get drawn in like a bug to light. But when I had my own health problems, and it took me about a year to physically rehabilitate. I had a stroke, and I had a tear on my brainstem.
Oh.
And I was basically paralyzed on the right side of my body, and the left side of my face was droopy. Oof. And it's pretty serious, but everything turned out great, guys.
Yeah, you're good. Good for you, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, so that was 2019. That was March of 2019, and I was physically rehabbing, like writing a story. And not only did I want to physically rehab and learn how to write, I had to like really work on my mind. And I wanted to be able to tell a story and see if I could piece all the pieces together to make it functional. And that's where Unbroken came from. And everything just kind of blew up from there. I just never stopped doing it. I absolutely loved it. Started Kitty's Bordello. I came across that storyline during my rehab. So I've been working on Kitty's Bordello since late 2019. So the scripts I really polished up before I gave them to Abel, and I gave them to him in 2022. Yeah.
Good
Wow.
job, man.
Yeah. So during that time, it's life altering, right? And it's a traumatic experience. How was that your way of therapy? Writing?
Yeah. I've always been a writer. Ever since I was in second grade, I made a comic on my own called Z-Man because my last name is Zolden, and of every kind of incarnations of writing I've done. I've done poetry. I've done a lot of short stories, things like that. So I wanted to elevate it to something visual, and I feel like that was the kick. That was the kick in the butt to get it going and starting to work with some artists. So I'm lucky enough to have been able to do that.
That's fascinating. It's an amazing story. I mean, I think, and we found, and we've had a few other guests on the show that have had gone through some life-altering experiences, and they found the arts, right? Being creative as a way to just deal with or escape what they're dealing with, right? What they're going through, because sometimes it can be lonely, right? It's like, it creates a moment of isolation, and you start questioning everything, right? So congratulations to you that you found a way to put that into something creative and pull out of it.
I appreciate that a lot. It's a form of escapism, but it's also a form of creationism. Like you're creating something from nothing,
Yeah.
and it's a beautiful process, man. And I think it would help a lot more people and lessen the need for therapy if more people just got in touch with their emotions and their feelings and put it down on paper and analyze it. Strip your band-aids, strip whatever you have on your wounds, and look at them and gauge and grow from there.
Absolutely.
Nah, you're doing an amazing job, dude. Are you obviously you worked on Kitty's Bordello? Are you working on anything else beyond that?
So I am in the process of writing a script. That's actually funny that you bring that up, because I've had a bunch of different kind of projects mulling around, what I want to do next, because Kitty's is still being worked on as far as artwork, but my script is done. So I want to work on another project as far as scripts, and a whole bunch of different projects been kicking around, and I've been neglecting my lawn for a long time. I had COVID for a while. Like, it's been raining a lot. I couldn't go out there and mow it. It was looking like a jungle out there. So I was out there mowing it, and I have this neighbor. He's like 98 years old. He's from Japan. He was having a nap, and I'm like, dude, I'm completely ruining this guy's relaxation time. He's old. He just needs to sit there and sleep. I'm out here mowing my lawn right next to him. So I went up to him and I apologized. I was like, sorry, man. I apologize. I don't mean to be loud. And he said, finish the job. And I was like, but like not in a mean way, but he was like, finish your job. And it completely resonated with me. I was like, I need to pick one and stick to it. And this just happened right now. Like I was mowing my lawn right before the podcast, and spoiler, I didn't finish the lawn yet. So that's what I'm gonna be doing right after this podcast. I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna finish that damn lawn.
Oh, that's hilarious. Wait, so what time is it over there? Like what, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock over there? What time is it?
Yeah, it's about to be 4. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. You're back in time right now. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So you're making the move to Texas. Are you planning any conventions, any appearances anywhere that we may be able to see you or pick up a book from you?
Yeah, that's going to happen a lot more in the future. I'm going to be able to get out and about. Definitely going to be able to see y'all around. It's going to be awesome getting to know y'all as people, person to person. I already got a bunch of people out in Texas, the lesser known comic crew. They got a bunch of people in Texas. And yeah, man, just happy to do it, cruise around and chat with everybody and hang out.
That's awesome.
Hugo's hilarious. Yeah. No, but listen, Kev, this has been amazing, man. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Thank you so much for Kitty's Bordello, man. That looks really, really dope. And if I wanted to pick up Unbroken, is it? Unbroken, right?
Unbroken.
If I wanted to pick that up, where can I get that book?
That book is Unbroken Comic, unbrokencomic1word.com.
Okay, cool.
And you can buy it digitally. I have prints, but I'm not shipping any out yet. Being out here, it ain't easy, brother. So
we'd be paying for the book and the shipping. It'll be the same price.
Yeah, pretty much.
I got you, man. No, definitely, dude. I'll have to check that out because I'm really enjoying your writing, man. So thank you so much for sharing with us. And yeah, man, whenever you want to come back, you let us know.
I appreciate y'all so much. When I nail down one of these projects, I'll come. Be happy to come back and talk to y'all some more.
Yes,
appreciate you a lot. Thank you for your time.
When you come to Texas, we have to get a John Daly margarita.
I love still calling it the margarita, baby. I love it. Margarita till death. I'm gonna make T-shirts. I'm gonna give you a margarita till death.
Later, Kev. Thank you, buddy. All right, man.
That's awesome. I mean, he was fantastic.
Dude,
fantastic.
Awesome.
I love the backstory, man. And that's the stuff. That's the stuff, man. It's that. I mean, that's to be able to find your creative voice through a moment in time which you start questioning life, you start questioning everything. It's like, why did I get here? Why am I here? Why is this happening to me? I mean, all those thoughts go through someone's head, right? And it's like, and then you find a way to create in a moment where you have doubt
Yeah. Yeah.
on your, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's amazing. That story in itself, it's worth more than anything.
And the positive energy, right?
Yes.
He's at the, you know, he's laughing, he's smiling. This traumatic experience happened to him, and he decided to turn it around, and he just stays positive, and he just created something great from it. So kudos to you, Kat. Thank you so much. And Hugo's right. And in seriousness, it's really great that you had such a creative outlet while you were dealing with your health issue. Glad you're better now. Yeah. No, absolutely.
Yeah, it's fantastic because I mean, there's only two things that can happen, right? You either go into deep depression, or you find something to give you strength, right?
Did you just freeze on the screen, or is it me? Did I freeze? What's going on here?
Oh, what's up with that? You can't hear me?
I can hear you. We hear you. You're just frozen.
I don't know what que pasó. I don't know.
¿Qué pasó, bro?
I'm actually doing the robot.
Is the John Daly margarita?
I'm doing the robot. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't know what's going on with me on the screen. What's up with that? But
I know what's up with that. Oh, see you later. Oh, you're back so fast. No, you still.
I don't know what's going on.
We can hear you though. Go ahead. Finish your point. Sam's frozen up. Margarita too chill.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, yeah. Good thing this is towards the end of the show.
I know. What's up with that, bro?
I don't know.
It's
bro.
like, yo, dude.
It's those frozen margaritas you drink.
Yo, I think it's JD Rosario's Hamburg crew. They're trying to block me, bro.
Oh yeah, is that what it is? Yo, for real, that's you straight up just a black box.
Yeah, I don't understand what's going on. What's going on with my? Let me see settings, camera.
Anyway, everyone, we will be at Texoma this weekend. What the hell? Look at this, the behind the scenes. So make sure if you're in Oklahoma, with Durant, I believe, this weekend, go check us out. It's Saturday and Sunday. I'll be hanging out with Sam. I'll be at the table. I'll be walking around. Maybe be at the table, walk around. You know, I'll be doing my thing. But if you are there and I see you, I may be handing you one of these little bad boys, one of these little cards. Yeah. The back of the card is going to have the QR code for the Art of Comic Writing. So you make sure you go check out the show, and make sure that if you haven't done so yet, go get the pre-order my book of Russ 5377, 25-year anniversary. So make sure you check that out.
Yeah. So I think
Sammy, what you got?
I think I got an event. I think that's where's that thing?
You said you're doing your secret drink mix. Nice.
Yeah, I think when Kevin comes to Texas.
Oh, cool. Wait, Hugo may be there. All right, Hugo. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, look at that. I think when Kevin comes to Texas, JD comes out. Kevin will create the John Daly margarita while I'm playing JD Rosario on the handball court. Right? And you're gonna watch two of us hop along and try to pretend that we're youngins again. And I think we're just gonna make a hoot out of it.
Okay. All right. That sounds like fun. That sounds like a good time.
Right? And I think it'll be and then we can have Lori Cocatera do some high kicks, right?
Sure.
With her mixed martial arts techniques. I think it'll be dope.
Sure. Why not? Why
not?
Man. But yeah, so that's what's going on. Sam, what you got before we go?
What I got, hey, look, if you're watching this or if you're listening to this tomorrow, which will be today when you're listening to this, if you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple Podcasts or any of the streaming audio platforms, and you're going to be out in Oklahoma, come down and see me in Artist Alley. Duty and I will be there. George the Dream Medina will be there. We're going to be having fun. It's going to be a party. And if you're not there, anywhere in Texas this year, I'll be in Waco. I'll be in San Antonio. I'll be in Houston. You know, I'll be in College Station. I'll be in Dallas. I'm going to be everywhere in Texas, bro. And so, you know, Duty and I are doing our tour, and it's going to be fun. Come down, check it out. It's going to be dope. Mixed martial arts and mixed drinks. That's what I'm talking about. Hi-ya.
That's it.
Right? So, yeah. And go over to dutiesworld.com. for all of your Duties adventures, and you can get any of one of my catalogs, including books that are not duty related. You can get Forbidden, you can get ARG, you can get, Cast the Crazies, all that stuff's on dutiesworld.com. And if you haven't done so, go over to YouTube and check out The Art of Samuel. Artist Samuel, my YouTube channel, where I have video vlogs behind the scenes of conventions, how I set up my tables, how I prepare for events, lessons learned, all that stuff. And I also have a lot of video streams on there. So check it out. Shout out to everybody who subscribed to the channel. So yeah, I'm excited. So it's going to be a really good year this year.
Good time. It'll be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time.
Have George on Friday morning, and then we're heading out.
Then we out. Yeah, no. But and big shout out to Kevin for coming on as our guest tonight. Kitty's Bordello. Make sure you go to kittiesbordello.com and read the story for free. Also check out unbrokencomic.com, which is his other book.
All the links in the chat,
and download that, digital downloads, because shipping is expensive from Hawaii. So make sure you check that out. Check out The Art of Samuel. Check out Get Your Meds on YouTube. Check out getyourmeds.com. Check out dudiesworld.com, and check us out this weekend. And we'll be back next week. Do we have anybody next week, Sam? What do we got next week?
Next week. Let's see. Hold on a second.
What do we got in what is next week? Is it already? So March next week? No, it's the 27th. It'll almost be March.
I'll tell you who we got next week. I don't know if it's a return guest. Let me see.
It might be Lori.
It might be Lori Calcaterra. I think what it is.
I think it's Lori.
Yeah, it is Lori. Next week, February 27th. It's Lori Calcaterra.
Lori Calcaterra joins the show.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be a return guest. We'll have a convention recap with her.
We'll do a little recap. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. So make sure you check us out.
That's going to be dope. And just everybody out there, I think mental health is a real thing. Talk to somebody. Right? Reach out to somebody. There's somebody in your life, your loved one, a friend, but you got to get it out. You can't navigate that space on your own. And sometimes, just talking about it is therapy in itself. There's always a way. Sometimes it's longer for others. All depends on what you're going through, but it's a real thing. Don't be embarrassed about it. Don't be uncomfortable about it. It's real. It doesn't make you different. It just makes you human, and it's okay. Right? Sometimes we walk into that space and we just don't know how to get out of it. There's always somebody out there, whether it's somebody someone you don't know, right? But there are resources out there where you can actually talk and vent and get things off your chest and try to find a way to navigate through it. So again, it's not who you are, it's what you're going through at a moment, right? And it's a situation, and situational awareness is the most important part of it. And, there's always a silver lining. It's just a moment in time, but be okay with where you are. But don't be okay with staying there. There's always somebody there. So just reach out to somebody you love, someone you trust. And if you don't have that, there are resources out there. So I just want to put that out there for you guys. So with that said, I do appreciate every single one of you. Thank you everybody who watching today. If you like this episode, give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, go visit Kevin's website. Go check out getyourmeds.com. Go check out dudiesworld.com. Until next week. And then this weekend we'll be partying. And I am Sam, the crazy man, Vera.
George, the Dreamer Medina.
And we are out. It's just easy. It does not.
Crazy. Acquiesce.
No, it's talking about my friend Acquiesce. Say my name, right?
This is what you were thinking? Oh, my.
He described me. He said, I'm the idiot.
What? Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze. Catch the Craze. You are listening to Catch the Craze on Catch the Craze. You're listening to Catch the Craze.